Hello. Hello everyone. Today we shall discuss about Hello everyone. Today we shall discuss about math chapter that is for class 7 and it is for Icse board. And today we shall discuss the chapter that is this chapter. The chapter is this one that is algebraic expression. This is chapter 13. You see here we are discussing about chapter 13. This is we are taking background in solid color and this color we are choosing, and now we see how we describe this one that is this one that is algebraic expression. This is from RSL. This is for class 7. This is for class 7, class 7, and the board is ICSE board, ICAC board, and this is the chapter from RS Agarwal. RS Agarwal. And today we are going to start this chapter that is algebraic expression. Algebraic expression. We are going to discuss this one, algebraic expressions. You see this one. Now you see what are given in algebraic expression. First of all, we will learn about the fundamental concepts of algebra. First, we will know two or three things. Number one is constant. What is the meaning of constant? There are two things. One is constant, and there is another thing that is variable. Variable. Constant means that a symbol having a fixed numerical value is called a constant. Suppose the number is 2 or 5 or 7, these are constant. And what is a variable? Variable is a symbol which takes on various numerical values is called a variable, or a that is variable. A symbol which takes on various numerical values. That means this value is not fixed. Suppose x is a variable, or y is a variable, z is a variable. Now we learn that is we can make operations on numbers and literals. And variables are also known as literal. Variable, or we write it as literal also. Variable or literal. But the most common word is variable. Variable means the value of x, value of y, or value of z changes. And the value of constant means it is a fixed value adjust to 5, 7, or any number is a constant, you can say. Suppose 2, 3, minus 2, these are constant. Actually, in fact, every number is a constant. We can say that every number is a constant. Every number, every number is a constant. What is variable? Variable A symbol which takes on various numerical value is called a variable. Now we'll do some operations on numbers and variables. Now we'll do operations of some numbers. Operations. Operations on numbers or constants on numbers and variables. Operations on numbers and variables. So we do number one is some operations are addition. One is addition or it may be subtraction. Number two is subtraction. This is subtraction. Number three, what you can say is multiplication. Multiplication. And number four, what we know is division. These are the main operations on numerical, on numbers and variables. These are the four operations. Suppose we are writing a number that is x plus 8. X plus 8. So it is the addition of a number and a variable. Or you can say the sum of x and 8 is x plus 8. For any variable, suppose x, we have commutative law. There are three laws we have. We are doing addition on the numbers, addition. We have the first one is commutative law. What is that commutative? Commutative. Commutative law. Commutative law means if there are two variables a and b, that is, we can write commutative law as a plus b is equal to b plus a. This is commutative law. And the number two is property of 0. Number two is property of 0. Property of 0. What is that property? That property is if we add a plus 0, we'll get the same value, that is 0 plus a is equal to a. This is the property of 0. And the third one is associative law. Property of 0, and third one is associative. Associative law. These three law you have to know that is commutative law is a plus b equal to b plus a. Property of 0, a plus 0 equal to 0 plus a equal to a. And associative law. Associative law is a plus b plus c, a plus b in bracket plus c is equal to a plus in bracket b plus c. All will be equal. That is associative law. And if we do subtraction, in the case of subtraction, we are writing x minus 6. X minus 6. This is subtraction. That is 6 is less than x or x minus 6. Subtraction. If we multiply something, that is 7 times x, that is 7x. 10 times y, 10y. Like this. Right? This is multiplication. Or in multiplication also we have rules, that is commutative rule. What is that? Commutative rule in multiplication, that is commutative rule also. Commutative. Commutative. Commutative rule is a into b is equal to b into a. This is commutative rule. Another thing what we can write, that is a into 0, that is property of 0. Number is property of 0. A into 0 is equal to 0 into a is equal to 0. This is property of 0. This is property of 0. Property of 0. right? This is property of 0. Now we can learn other things also, that is associative law. The third one is associative law. Let's see, if we multiply AB into C, AB into C, that will be equal to A into BC, A into BC. This is what we call it as associative law. This is associative law for multiplication. Associative law for multiplication. And the fourth one is distributive law. And the fourth one is distributive law. And distributive law is A into B plus C. A into B plus C can be written as AB plus AC. Can be written as AB plus AC. And this is known as distributive law. This is known as distributive law. Right? In this way, you can find there are many operations, that is addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division also. Right? In case of division also, you can write in this way, that 5 divided by x, that is, we can write it as 5 by x. 10 divided y, 10 by y. Right? We can write in this way also, x divided by y, that is x by y. These are the various divisions of algebraic expression. These are the various operations on numbers and variables. What is numbers? Numbers are constants. And variables? Variables is a symbol which can change the value. Value is not fixed. Right? Now we learn about algebraic expression. What is that algebraic expression? A combination of constants and variables connected by operations plus, minus, multiply, and division is known as an algebraic expression. Either it is a plus, or it may be minus, or it may be multiplication, or it may be division. It is an algebraic expression. Again, explaining that a combination of constants and variables connected by operations such as plus, minus, multiply, and division is known as algebraic expression. Example is like that one. Right? Suppose I am writing 3x plus 4y plus 5. That is an algebraic expression. Right? In the, there are many, we can say many examples. The expression ABC. Suppose I am writing ABC. This is also an algebraic expression. We have various types of algebraic expression. Now we learn about the various types of algebraic expression. What are the various types? Learn about the various types of algebraic expression. Various types of algebraic expression. The first one is, these are the various types of algebraic expression. Number one, what we call it as monomial. Number one is monomial. Monomial. What is the meaning mono? Mono means one. That is, if it is a one term, it is known as monomial. An algebraic expression containing only one term is called a monomial. Suppose x or y, right? Or 3x, 5y. These are monomial because these have only one term. These are monomials. Number two is binomial. Binomial. Binomial, an expression which has two terms is called binomial. Suppose 5x plus 3y. It has two terms, 5x and 3y. That is why it is a binomial expression. Or you can write 2y plus 3x. That is also a binomial expression. Or you can write in this way, that AB plus BC. Here two terms, one term, two term. These are all binomial terms. And there is other also, that is trinomial. Trinomial. Trinomial, that is three terms we have. That is x plus y plus z. We have three terms, 1, 2, 3. These are trinomial. Or you can write in this way 2x plus 3y plus 5z. These are trinomials. An expression having three terms is known as trinomial. Beside that, we have multinomial. And the fourth one we can write it as multinomial. 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 An algebraic expression containing more than one term is called a multimonial. Consequently, binomial and trinomials are multimonials, more than one terms. Except monomials, binomial, trinomial, or are multimonial. Multimonial is an algebraic expression containing more than one term. That is, an algebraic expression and algebraic expression containing more than one term, containing more than one term is called multinomial, is called multinomial, multinomial, except monomial or are multinomial. Now we learn about factors of a term. What are the factors? What is the meaning of factors of a term? Factors of a term. This is very much important. Factors of a term. We have to find the factors of a term. How to find the factors, that is important for us. For example, we've already learned about constant term and coefficient. There are many terms you have to learn. One is constant term. In algebraic expression, a term which has no little factor is called the constant term. In the expression 2x minus 3y plus 2, the constant term. Suppose number one is constant. What is the meaning of constant term? What is the meaning of constant? Suppose there is expression 2x plus 3y plus 5. Here the constant term is 5. This is what we call it as constant. Therefore, the constant term is 5. Or you can write in this way 3x plus 2y minus 5. Here the constant term is minus 5. If we write another thing, that is coefficient. What is the meaning of coefficient? That is also important for us. What is the meaning of coefficient? Any of the factors of a term is called the coefficient of the product of all the remaining factors. In a term, the numerical factor attached to the variable is called the numerical coefficient of the term. Suppose I am writing a value, that is 8x square y, 8x square y. We can say that the numerical coefficient is 8. The number, that is numerical coefficient. The numerical coefficient is 8. The numerical coefficient, is 8. Right? Here you can write that the numerical coefficient is 8. Besides that, we can write other things also. Right? Suppose there is a number minus 2 xyz square, xyz square. What is the numerical coefficient? You can write here that numerical coefficient is numerical coefficient is minus 2. If we write what is the coefficient of x, The coefficient of x. Suppose we want to find coefficient of x. Coefficient of x is equal to minus 2 yz square. Minus 2 yz square. This is the coefficient of x. If you want to find coefficient of z square, coefficient of z square, then you can write, except that z square, you can write minus 2xy. That is the coefficient of z square. That is the coefficient. Now we learn about like terms. What is the meaning of like terms? Now we are writing about what is that like terms and unlike terms. Here you see there are two terms. One is what we call it as like terms, and another one is unlike terms. Unlike terms. What are the meaning of these terms that we have to understand? Terms having the same variable coefficients are called terms, like terms. Otherwise, they are called unlike terms. Example 3xy and minus 5x are like terms. Suppose I am writing 5xy and 2xy. These are like terms. Terms having the same literal coefficient. Same literal coefficients are called like terms. Otherwise, they are called unlike terms. Suppose I am writing unlike terms is AB and A square B. These are unlike terms. Like terms means they have the same variable. This is x and x. This is y. This is it. The power is also same. This is 1. This is 1. This is 1. This is 1. These are like terms. Or you can say that terms having the same literal coefficient, right, are called like terms. Suppose we are writing 2xy, 5xy. These are like terms. Unlike terms is xy, y square z. These are unlike terms. Like term means they may have the constant different, but the powers of x here 1, the variable is same and the power is also same. Right? These are called as unlike terms. Now we can generate algebraic expressions of various types. Right? Algebraic is generating algebraic expressions. The method of generating algebraic expressions from a statement will be clear from the following examples. A number exceeds A by 7. That means we can write A plus 7. We are generating the numbers, generating the expressions. Or a number which is x times y, that can be written as xy. Or it can write the product of P and Q added to R, that means R plus P into Q. Or it can be written as the 3 times sum of M and 2N diminished by P, that is 3 into M plus 2N minus P. Diminished, that means subtraction. 3 times of M plus 2N minus P, that is diminished by that point. This way you can, a, a boy had A marbles at the start of the game. During the game, he lost P marbles and won Q marbles. He has now M minus P plus Q marbles. In this way, we can find the different or generate the different algebraic expression. Suppose each book cost rupees n and each notebook cost rupees m. The total cost of x books and y notebooks is equal to rupees. We can write as f is rupees x into n plus y into m, y into m. We can write these are the various ways. The number of a time the number of times a contained in 5b, that is we can write in this way. that the number of times A is contained in 5b. That means 5b by A, 5b by A. Or if lemons are sold at M for a rupee, then the cost of L x lemons will be rupees x by M. That is x by M. In this way, you can generate the number of days a man needs to work so as to earn rupees 5,000 at the rate of rupees t per day is equal to 5,000 by t is equal to 5,000 by t. In this way, we can generate the various algebraic expression by the four operations. One is addition, number two is subtraction, number two is subtraction, number three is multiplication, number three is multiplication, multiplication,